Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Cracking Wealth. It's been 3.5 months since we last updated. We apologize for that, but let's get right into it. Today we're gonna go over our portfolio update. We'll go over crypto, our price targets for a couple of different crypto tokens that we're exposed to, what's been going on with our ETF, and investments made. You can see right now we're at $38,700. And if you can recall, the last time we made an update video, we were at $15,000. So that is an increase of about $23,000 since 3.5 months ago, November 15th. So what's been happening here? So look, not all of that are from appreciation. About 12,000 of the increase is from really additions to capital injections to the accounts. And right here, we go through that a bit. So the last time we updated you guys was on November 15th. So at that time, we had already made a Bitcoin Cash purchase of about $500. But since then, December 3rd, you can see that we made some new purchases in our crypto portfolio. We bought a couple of more Bitcoin Cash because Bitcoin Cash at the time wasn't moving. We made some new Ethereum and Compound buys. So really, those are the three uh, crypto tokens that we purchased in the past few months. We did purchase about $450 worth of Bitcoin, and that's really been it, right? Alt and another Ethereum buy. Ignore this buy and sells here on Aave. We ended up making a real purchase of about $3,000 in Aave on February 21st. Then ignore Teslas because those were just buy and sells for no real reason. So crypto, all in all, if you add everything I've just gone through, we made about $8,500 investments into crypto, new investments into crypto. Then of course our recurring investment is still going on, $10 in each of these four ETFs, going on strong. And we've done this now again every single day that the market is open. So that amounted to about $3,500 in the past 3.5 months. So overall, we've added about $12,000 in new capital since the last time we updated you, giving us, so 15 plus 12 is about 27. Then we have about 11,900 left in appreciation. And as you can see here, we'll go through it by day, week, month, and 3 months, which is more closely tied to the 3.5 months we spoke about. On the day, we're up about 1%, about $400. In the week, we're up about $5,700. That's about 17%. On the month, we're up about $10,000, about 35%. In the past 3 months, we're up about $12,500. That is almost 50%. So you can see here that we've done particularly well. In the last year, we're up about 67%. And that's majorly thanks to crypto. Here, let's go here and we'll show you our portfolio as it looks today. So this is our total portfolio, about 38,900, and you can see that now crypto makes up the bulk of our portfolio at about 29,000. Y stocks is about 9,608. In April, that should be about 10,000 because that's just the recurring investing. After a year, putting $40 every single day that the market is open, it amounts to about $10,000 in a year. So it's actually quite fun to see that we've been at this recurring investment for about a year, and so far I have nothing but praise to sing about it. Really, it makes a lot of sense. So this is how we're looking. You can see the total return for each of our assets, right? These are ETFs. I guess the best performer in terms of absolute value has been the semiconductor ETF. It's returned about $474 to us, and we probably put in uh, an original capital of about $1,200. So that's almost 50%, about probably 40% there. And then the rest, we're doing okay, right? About 10% returns on our high dividend yield ETF, the VYM, and on our total stock market ETF, which is the VTI, another 10%, give or take. In our global clean energy ETF, we're still down by about probably 10%. Yeah, we're down about 10%. And at some point, I think we're down over 30%. So that's been our stock performance. Nothing crazy. I don't even think we're beating the markets in terms of our performance, but it's been slow and steady, and that was the whole point of this, to counterbalance the riskier cryptocurrencies. And this is where we are now. You look at the cryptocurrency portfolio, and our returns are in the thousand. I mean, it's been a spectacular journey. And later on in the video, we're gonna go over our price targets and where we eventually see this, and if we'll be buying more in the short term. So Avalanche has returned about $4,000. That's over 200% return there. Ethereum has returned almost 100% there, about 3,000. And Compound has returned over 100% too, or just about 100%, about $2,700. Bitcoin Cash, the same thing. Bitcoin Cash just had a monster rally. We'll show you that in a second. Bitcoin has an over almost, yeah, over 100% there. It's unfortunate that we only put small caps there. Then Aave is our latest buy. We purchased about $3,000 there, and it's doing well. I think about 20%. So we'll go. Let's go to those crypto tokens and just analyze them. Like we said, Aave is our most recent buy, and right now we're up about 30%. We put in about $33,000 just maybe 2 weeks ago now at this point, and it's been doing well. Before that is the past day is up about 50%, but we're gonna hold this till the height of the bull market. Hopefully, we'll try and time all of this well. And our goal really is for each of these tokens to get back to their all-time highs. Then we'll start selling. So for Aave, we're looking at about $500. Then we'll start selling some of this crypto, and at that price, which is about 5x from where we are now, basically this should be about $20,000. That's the idea behind this our strategy and why we started investing last year in preparation for the halving and the bull cycle. Now, nothing prepared us for the front running of this bull cycle. I mean, Bitcoin is about to breach its all-time high. This is a Bitcoin chart you're seeing right here. We're going to zoom out of this so you can see that Bitcoin's all-time high, which occurred in the last bull market, was at $69,000, and this was in November 2021. We are barely 3 years out, and we're about to reach an all-time high. Again, throughout Bitcoin's history, we've not seen this early run in terms of the bull market, right? This is happening before the halving. Correct me if I'm wrong, but since 2010, I don't believe that Bitcoin has, at least, well, since 2016, 2017, Bitcoin hasn't achieved an all-time high pre-halving. So that's where our strategy was quite wrong, and that's why we had to invest about $8,500 in the past 3 months, because we realized that this might be different because of the Bitcoin ETF. So far, nothing is stopping Bitcoin. This is the weekly charts, and the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks has just been up and up and up. And if we compare that to the last time that Bitcoin was in its bull run, you can see that it's not an uncommon occurrence for Bitcoin to put in several weekly green candles in a row. Here we put in about four, and we had maybe two weeks of downside. But if you look here, so you see again pretty decent amount of green weekly candles. Here we had about five. I think that is probably the most we've had at the time. Although here, if you look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this was the beginning of the bull run. So are we still at the beginning of the bull run? Or are we at the middle stage of the bull run? It's hard to say. The halving comes in next month, and we're already putting in about 7 green candles. And the last time we put in 7 green candles, that was the beginning of the bull cycle. So maybe it's the same here. But my price target for Bitcoin, my personal price target is around 2.5x of its last high. So you do that multiple, and you're probably around, okay, I won't say 2.5x, around 2x, 2.1, however you want to put it. but I'm probably shaking out to around 150, $160,000. So that's about another 2.1, 2.2x from here. Don't ask how I did this. We can go through that in the next video. But basically, we do see a diminishing return in terms of all-time highs for Bitcoin as each halving cycle approaches, right? The last all-time high put in of about $69 was was about 3x of its last all-time high, which was about $20,000 in 2017. In 2017, right? Because that was about 20,000. Then we got all the way to about $69,000. So you do that, that's about 3x. And before that, right, the all-time high I believe was, if I'm not mistaken, was it 3,000? And that was, of course, how many x? That was about 6x. So from 6x to about 3x, and now I believe we're probably around to 1.5x. So if we do 1.5x of this, you're probably somewhere anywhere between 100,000 to 150,000 dollars. So that's how we get that. So that informs really all our decision making in terms of when we sell. Altcoins tend to lag Bitcoin and Ethereum, but we believe that most altcoins, not all, sorry, would reach and surpass their all-time highs. So take for example Compound, its all-time high is at 805 from this particular chart, and we expect it to come close to that and actually breach that. So we won't be selling our Compound till we get there. In fact, if anything, we might purchase a few more Compounds before we achieve this, because that's about a 9-10x from here. So we still have a lot of headroom to go. Same thing with AVAX. AVAX all-time high is around 130, and we're currently at 43. We're 200% up, and we believe there's more headroom to go. So we might purchase a little bit more. Ethereum is close to its all-time high, just like Bitcoin. Ethereum's all-time high was close to about $5,000, and right now it's at 3,500, going strong. We're about 80% up here. So that's really what we're seeing. We believe there's a lot of room to go in crypto, and in fact we had to expose ourselves to more crypto tokens that are not on Robinhood. So we had to create a Coinbase account. So here we'll just quickly go through our Coinbase account. We have about $9,000 here. We put in about $7,000, and it's up about 2,600. So we put in just slightly less than 7K. And this is our portfolio right now. We put in about $2,000 in Solana, and we're up about 30%, 30%, 40%. It's been good. We went into Solana a bit late, but better late than never. Again, we do believe that this should reach its all-time high of around about $260 there. So we'll keep that going. The point of Coinbase was actually to expose ourselves to a lot of the cryptos that are on Robinhood, including some meme coins. So we bought Virtual and Bunk. We didn't put in a lot of money, and we should have put in more money in Bunk. I think we put in about $200, and for the longest time we were down about 50%, but now we're up about 50. Actually, I don't know if that's the right percentage that we're up. I don't know if I can see it here, but we're up a bit. In Bunk now, which, yeah, we're probably up over 50%. As you can see there, we're up about $142, and we invested 250. So that's over 50% return. So we could have done more there. Virtual is another one. We put in about $1,000, and we're up over 100%. As you can see here, we're up about 20% here. So this is our allocations to crypto tokens on Coinbase. Solana is our top. Virtual, just because it's gone really up. Internet ICP, Internet Computer Token, Cardano, Polkadot, and Bonk. Bitcoin was a gift from crypto, about $3. Very insignificant. So that's where we are, and we do believe that we can definitely reach our target of $100,000 by next year, which has always been our goal. And right now, I guess if you combine the crypto the portfolio, our Robinhood portfolio and our Coinbase portfolio, we're almost at $50,000, and we 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 believe we can achieve $100,000 if crypto continues to do well and our price targets if our price targets are all hit. I mean, if our price targets are hit, we'll probably easily will surpass $100,000. But we shall see this as it happens. But yes, guys, that's a quick update on our portfolio and what we're looking at right now. We'll continue to try and update you more frequently. But till next time, talk to you soon. Bye bye.